Let me just write a couple bits of like nonsense here, because the way that I've got like this set up, like basically Chrysalis's legs are in the way of like the chat because of the way that I've got it set up. Very good. Indubitably. How do you even spell indubitably? I've only ever heard it like said out loud. I've never actually read like the word. Okay. I'll go ahead and get set up here. Go here, go into this. Start that. Start this. Ah. Alright. So, how was your day, Whip? You know what, I'm just going to let this scroll while I wait for people to pile in. If anybody else is going to pile in. Somehow I think because I'm streaming like a few hours early that people aren't going to be quite around, but I could be surprised. And it will also give me some time to mess with this. Alright, get that. Get this. Perfect. The music of this game is going to be really, really amazing, by the way. Not too much work today. What do you mean by that? Do you mean that it was a very, like, lax work day where, like, you didn't have to do that much? Where, like, you didn't have to, like, package so much stuff? Because I know that you work at, like, the candle place. So you just didn't have, like, that much to do, and it was kind of like a very lax kind of day. As for my day... boring? Pretty boring. But then again, most of my days are boring. Due to my own way of, like, being. My own way of existing. Like, the highlight of my day is usually these streams, actually. As sad as that may be to some. Alright, let me go ahead and get this started. Can I return? Yes! I just wanted to have the title screen up for a second. So this is Draqonseeds. This is a game that came out on the very first PlayStation. And you're going to be able to tell that especially due to the graphics. Although, even for their time, I think these were kind of okay. And they actually kind of hold up because they went in a very cartoon style. Like, the way it goes is that the more cartoony, like, you made your style, the better it holds up, like, overall. There were not that many orders in. But we did have one big $800 order. I like how you work at, like, this fancy candle place that, like, rich people, like, order from. Although I do remember you also saying about that big, like, wedding order that you had. Like, $800 on candles. I can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine that. You come to study the ways of the Draqonseeds. Welcome to Warm City. The masters have been expecting you. Before you proceed, you must register with the council. I'm probably going to want to not read, like, everything that these guys say, because there's going to be some repetitive dialogue as we go more into this. And this is indeed a very long game. I'm not going to beat it or anything. I'm not going to strive to, like, get through it all, because it's basically an RPG. So I think I was thinking about it, and I came up with the way that I want to do RPGs and very long games, is that I want to have, like, one stream where I do them. So that's the normal 2-hour session, So I'll have one stream where I just stream like an RPG, and as far as we get, that's as far as we get forever. I'm not going to spend like multiple streams on it like I tried to do with Shining Force, because that ended up being kind of not a good idea. Rich people are crazy. They really are. They really friggin' are. You've been provided with a room at the public house. Unit 1004 will be your home. That is a really big apartment complex if it has actually 1004 rooms inside of it, okay? You can clone, nurse, and store dragons there. Dragons! Oh my. Ah! And here's our dragon. Nice dragon! He looks like a strong fighter. He looks powerful. He needs training. Pardon me. I am Count Awazanak. I see to it that I personally greet all newcomers. I can offer you some good advice if you let your dragon practice with mine. So this guy's kind of a dick. So we're gonna say no. No, I don't want my dragon to fight yours. Don't be so concerned if it gets dangerous. Let me know, and I'll stop them immediately. No. Any problems? I don't see any injuries. You shouldn't suppress the dragon's desire to fight. No, man, I don't want to fight your dragon. You should tell your dragon to continue. No! You have no choice. This was actually kind of like really intimidating to me when I was a kid. I was like, oh my god, I don't have a choice. Like, you're just forcing me into this? Look at that cute set of amorphous polygons. There's some pretty good polygons, though. Like, I kind of really dig the art style of this game, honestly. There you go. You're learning. So this guy, you know, he wants us to fight his dragon, so you think, oh, well, alright, I'll fight your dragon. Like, is it going to be a fair fight at all? What the fuck? So basically, this guy has our little dragon, which is basically a level 1, go up against, like, something that is insanely, like, overpowered. Alright, so let me get my attacks here. Let me figure out the controls, first of all. That's to reflect, that's to sword. If only I'd done them in the opposite order. So this is kind of a game that's like paper, rock, scissors, honestly. So you can hold your shield up and that'll block, like, the projectile attack that he just did. But that was the second thing that was the first thing that I did, but the second thing that he did was the beam attack. And of course sword attacks are, you can move up, and that uses up, like, one of our things. So let's go ahead and move up. Why not? We'll take a hit while we're doing it, though. And we'll slice him, too. As you can see, we're already about to die, but that's okay because this is a fight that you're fated to lose. I think even if you, like, get, like, every single, like, move right, your dragon is still going to die. It's just a game that has that kind of intro, which is really unfortunate because it's such a cute little dragon. But no, you're just fated to lose it. It's just to teach you a lesson, I guess. Or it's just kind of for the story. And also, I think it's also to make you hate the villain. Villain? I don't know if you can call him a villain. He's just like the gym leader, let's say. If he had lived, he would have grown into a mighty dragon. I know, man! You fucked up my dragon. I hate you. I'll hate you forever. I'm gonna seek vengeance upon you. Don't be too disappointed. I have trained dragons for many years. You must learn the ways of the dragon sages. Go to the clone lab. There you will hatch a new dragon and prepare him for combat in the battle arena. Dragons with frickin' lances and shields, why not? Hey man, it was the 90s. Anything flew. So the way that this game goes is that, you know, like that Pokemon run that is, it's called like Nuzlocke, I think, and I think that's the way it's pronounced, where any Pokemon that like dies in battle, like you actually like leave it and you release it. This game is that made into a full-fledged thing. Any dragon that dies in battle, it just dies, and you have to get a new one. Pablo's Junk Shop, Memory Forest. Alright, so Let's go ahead and head over to the clone lab, just as they said. We'll pick up a new dragon. Greetings! Welcome to the clone lab. I'm Nina, a research trainee. Is this your first time here? Would you like me to give you a brief explanation? Sure. To produce a dragon, you must first select a dragon species. The DNA strands that form the building blocks of the dragon are incomplete. To complete the DNA sequence, you need to form a new strand. This strand will determine your dragon's attributes. The nursery will keep it for one day. There, the dragon will learn basic skills. At the biobank, you can store up to 16 dragons. The dragons are cryogenically suspended. Alright, so let us go to cloning. Why not? So let's go ahead and select a dragon species here. Now, the coolest thing about this game is that the dragons are really, like, very randomly generated. Like, I've never, like, looked into it to see how many types there are, but it's always kind of a surprise of what you get. I think it's even a surprise for, like, even this first one. Will be it's a saurian. It will become either a fire... Oh. Beetle, wasp, crustacean, natura. Okay, so I want a wasp just straight out. I just want a wasp. It becomes a storm or aqua dragon. I want a wasp, man. The wasps are really cool. These words correspond to DNA strands. Compatible strands form phrases. Create a phrase. Alright. Let me see here. I kind of like life. Life is good. Life is passion. Let's have a very passionate dragon. That's kind of cool. Live for the passion, my dragon. And then you get to see all these freaking dragons just like forming, as it were. Oh, they get made in labs, I see. Yeah, man, this is the far-flung future, and yet they fight with medieval weapons. A little bit of an inconsistency there, huh? Wisdom 24, Speed 94. I have no, like, concept of, like, how good these stats are. So I have no idea if this guy's a really big dud or, like, a really, really amazing dragon. The key factor is the way you raise it. I like this dragon. You should keep this one. Yes. Give your dragon a name. Wait, what should we name the... You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say, like, Whip, since you're, like, the first guy here. You're usually the first guy here, since I asked in the Oddmon chat. We're just going to name it after you. Actually, you know what? Let's even go, like, further. Why not? I'll just put in, like, the full name, since we have enough room. Luckily. Dude, this game would have been pretty cool for me if I picked it up as a kid. Yeah, like, this was the bee's frickin' knees. Like, this was partially my childhood. Like, I don't even think... One moment. I'm sorry, I can't control it if somebody's gonna call me. And I actually kind of have to have it on, because, like, most of the time when I get calls, it's actually something important. It's not, like, frickin', like, crank calls or spam calls or anything. Alright, Sergeant Whip, let's go ahead and do this. Awesome, my new persona. I'm kind of looking forward to this just because we named it after you. It's gonna be like, oh, that's me. Yay. Yes. You must be Bwarch. Your dragon's eyes look good. I'm Dwy. I'm in charge here. I'll care for Sergeant Whip until it becomes a child dragon. It will grow in 24 hours. I'll set up a training program. Select 2 attributes to be strengthened. No, I don't mean that. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, you know what? Health is probably really good, right? We can select its weight to get bigger. So he's just gonna feed it a lot while it's here. That's kind of funny. Dragon's ability to attack with fire and ice. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say that one. And HP. Those seem like good attributes to improve upon. Alright. It's not funny if a dragon becomes old in the nursery. Where are you going today? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just, like, sleep. I don't know how, like, you pass time here. Can you pass time? Apartment. Go and rest until the next day. And I guess it does it, like, immediately. Hey, Zio! Welcome to the stream! Dude, make me fat. I'm sorry I didn't. I wanted to be the best. The very best. Alright. Back to the clone lab. See if the dragon's done yet. I've been expecting you. Sergeant Whip has grown strong. Where are you going today? The nursery. Alright, how's our dragon doing? I'll bring your dragon right now. Yes! There is our Sergeant Whip. You don't even recognize it, do you? Even I am fascinated with this dragon. Go to the public store to get a suitable weapon and reflector for the dragon. The shopkeeper will give you some advice. You may see a new champion soon. So much busy work. That's probably why this game didn't succeed very well. It didn't even get a sequel, I think. It's raining like nobody's lasagna today. Thinking about whether I like rain or not. Rain is okay. I kind of like rain. I especially like that feeling, like, after it's rained, especially if it's still in the daytime, like watching, like, the gray clouds, like, recede. That's a pretty cool feeling. And then it's, like, all sunny and you get, like, the petrichor smell. Alright, shop. This is where we need to go, right? Hi, Nancy. You've got a nice dragon. What would you like to do today? Give me some frickin' weapons. Alright. So we got the Carver, and that looks like it actually might be pretty damn good. Wow. Small, medium, and large weapons. There's some cool stuff here, too. Unfortunately, I don't even think that you get, like, new weapons. I think this is just everything that's in the game. So, not terribly much, but still, like, an interesting kind of selection. Like, not too good, not too bad. See, that's the thing. If I get the 200, well, the 100 sword, I can't get a really good, like, shield. Which I'm kind of okay with, actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do it. Why not? Get a dinky shield and get a really good weapon. That's kind of suits my style. Yes. Go ahead and buy weapon. And we'll get a Carver. And hopefully it equips just fine. I don't know if, like, there's, like, a weight limit to, like, what a dragon can use. Is that a dragon? It looks like a Pokemon. This basically was the PS1 Pokemon, honestly. Like a cousin of Beetroll. Hey, Luca Troopa! Welcome to the stream. Main road by my house is flooded, but I'll be damned if I'm going anywhere today. Petrichor is a good song. Don't know myself. but anybody who, like, names a song after petrichor is a good person in my book. So it's actually just straight up, like, a made-up word, if I know my shit right. Let's take a trip to the training center first. Why not? Alright. Fee is 10 gold. Sure. Let's go ahead and train muscle. Why not? I believe that this was like a whole bunch of mini games. Let me see. If you slash 3 candles at once, your dragon's muscle will increase. If you slash just 1, you'll earn 3 points. For 2, you'll earn 5 points. For all 3, you'll earn 10 points. Candles will move from right to left. Basically, a time will be displayed on screen. That's how long it will take for the candles to reach the center of the screen. Next, you'll be blindfolded. You'll have to guess when the candles have reached the center of the screen. Let's begin. Sounds slightly confusing, but I think I get it. To change the time it takes the candles to reach the center. So I just have to guess? 6. Wait, so I have to count down to 6 seconds? I don't know, man. Okay. That was bad. That was just bad. I wasn't even counting down. Okay, I think I get this now. Let's go ahead and do 5 seconds. Why not? Okay. I get this now. Okay. Press it again to slash. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Dang it, my Mississippis were off! I suppose I could just open, like, a freaking, like, timer, but, like, that's kind of lame to do. But, whatever. I guess I need it, right? Don't I have a timer on here? I think I uninstalled it. Fuck. Whatever. I'll grab it. In the meantime, what's everybody else saying? It's Casey Lalonde? Oh, Casey's song, right. What album was that on? I don't remember that. This is so dumb. And as everybody leaves out of sheer boredom. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're all set up. 5 seconds is fine. Boop. And... very, very close. The muscle power only increased by 3 units. Yay. Okay, I'll go ahead and leave that open in case we want to do that again. Floating rooms. Ah, that's why I don't know it. Floating rooms I'm not entirely, like, familiar with just yet. Anyway, let's go battle something. Let's freaking entertain you guys for once. If we can even get in. There are 4 divisions. Baby, Junior, Fighter, and WDC. You need to win 3 matches to qualify as a ranked champion. Save your dragon from death, you must surrender. Okay. Okay, I think E is the lowest rank here based on the fight money. This is definitely why this game didn't succeed, unfortunately. Just way too much busy work for, like, no good reason. Bwarch, what the fuck? I'm gonna be a piece of shit on the battlefield thanks to your inability to slice candles. I work in a candle shop. I should be playing. Thank you, Whip. Thank you very much. That's great. Alright. We're gonna be fighting a Natura Storm type. You can win easily. We'll see, I guess. Won't we? Alright. Rock, paper, scissors. Let's do this. Hey there, buddy. You're ugly. Really, really ugly. Didn't want to do that, actually. Well, I guess that's okay. I think that's... yeah, that's block. So what is shoot? Shoot is X. Dang it, he reflected it. And then that's that. Let's go ahead and do one of these and then one of these. Dang it. Don't you dare reflect it. Okay. I didn't even do it again. Alright, I'm like, shouldn't I just... fucking... ah! He's predicting me way too well. Fuck you. We're gonna lose this, by the way, apparently, from what it looks like. Fire! Fire! Oh. Okay. Doing okay. We're probably gonna die if we don't surrender. How do you surrender? Okay, it's just pause. And then the music stopped. Oh god, the music stopped. That's bad. Why would that happen? Oh boy. Yeah, no intimidation for you. Alright. Well, I actually did get the intimidation off, so good job. Do one of those. If the music doesn't come back after we're done with this fight, then I'll see about fixing it. I actually have to surrender, by the way. There's no way. There's just no way. And I kind of want this dragon to live. I think that the enemy at hand looks lovely. And I disagree! Let's fight dragons? Maybe? I mean, like, there's, like, stereotypical dragons in here, but there's also, like, other guys, too. So what do we need to, like, improve? I think we know what we need to improve right off the bat, because we weren't really doing that much damage with the sword. So I should probably improve my muscle ability. We know what that means. God damn it. What does virtual do? Oh, it's just an all-around, I guess. I think? I don't know. Let's read all of it. Your dragon will battle a virtual image of itself. It's completely safe. Your dragon will not be harmed or killed. Okay. No idea what it, like, improves. Alright. Let's do this dumb bullshit, I guess. I hate this minigame, actually. It's fine. Slash! 2 candles, not bad. Alright. Using cheats, we're able to do this. Who knew? And go. Slash! Almost. Almost got it right on the bit there. I just want to get, like, exact, like, once. Alright. I wonder, if we do, like, more time, because it's, like, harder, do you get, like, more muscle points for that? I don't know. I'm still not like comprehending like exactly all the intricacies here. Anyway. And flash. That's good. Muscle power is increased by 15 units. Yay! If you think about it, a unicorn cyclops golem is kind of a dragon. I don't think it is. Alright. I'm not sure if, like, we should, go back and fight just yet, but I guess we can try. And I can try and, like, do better at my rock, paper, scissors game. You know that apparently there's, like, a really in-depth, like, scene around rock, paper, scissors? Like, they've been trying to, like, solve it as a game. And it, like, come up with, like, all these different, like, strategies. I think there's a whole bunch of, like, math included in it. Just crazy stuff. Alright. Is it gonna be the same guy? I think it is, judging from the stats. Yep, same guy. I hate you. Although I think he has a different shield? That's kind of weird. Go and fire at will! Although, that's not what we should be doing, by the way. Alright. Fire. Damn you. Let's reflect and then fire. Yes. Step forward. Yes! I predicted him exactly! Dang it. I tried to reflect for that second one. Didn't work so well. Let's do it again, though. Like, he's gonna, like... Okay. This is not good. How are we doing, by the way? Are we outracing him? No, we aren't. We're doing 9 damage. This is kind of dicey. I almost feel like I'm restarting, but let's see here. What if I step back and fire? Kind of worked out. Let's go and reflect here, because there's nothing to a downside for that, because of where he is. By the way, if you don't know, like, the thing in the top middle of the screen, that lets you know, like, how far apart you are on the grid. So, like, since we're on the outer rings, it would take 2 steps for us to be within, like, sword distance of each other. Alright, keep on reflecting. There we go. That's why we keep on reflecting. Now, we're actually out of sword blocks, I think. I mean, shield blocks, I mean. We're doing pretty damn good. We're gonna win. If we can land another hit. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. That shield doesn't look effective at all. Kind of. I mean, like, you just have to be very precise and only, like, have the projectile hit the middle of it. And you're fine. We won! Fuck yeah! Congratulations! Way to go! She sounds so enthused. Although, for all we know, she might be. Oh god, I have to win more? I thought I just had to win the one, and then I could return for, like, the others. I can't win another one. Ah, I thought I might step forward. Alright, at least I got him back. He has so much more health than my guy. I start off with, like, half my life bar gone. Alright. What should we do here? Just reflect, I guess? He seems very willing to, send projectiles at us. I'm just gonna reflect. Fuck you. Okay, what if I intimidate and then sword thrust? That was the right move. That was, in fact, the right move. And then what if I step back and then throw a projectile? Dang it! Reflect, and Sword Thrust? Dang it. Sword Thrust, step back. Dang it, I thought I might step forward. Ah! My rock, paper, scissors moves are off. Okay, we have to surrender. So how do we get our HP up? Because that's what we really, really need to do. Oh, is that what happened? No health back. Oh, it wasn't that my health was low, it was that we don't heal in between matches? You have, like, maybe, like, items? Let me see here. So let's go ahead and, like, explore around a little bit. See, like, what all is, like, around here. I'm a Shuka. Are you in... Who are you and what do you want? You're new around here. If you're looking for weapons or other items, you'll have to check with me often. Sometimes we get some interesting stuff. Even if I don't have anything new, the dragon will get some much needed rest. So you have a dragon now. Nice. I'm closed. Come back later. Well, fuck you too, man. Let's go to Pablo's. Welcome, Draqonseeds. Are you sure you should be here? I'm Pablo, the owner of this establishment. This place is well known among the rogue Draqonseeds who enjoy wagering on battles. My regulars have tough dragons. I suggest you go to the training center first. Your dragon looks like it is ready for battle. Are you ready for battle? No. So that's like the black market freaking dragon fighting ring. Okay, duly noted. We still don't really have that much gold. I guess the only thing we can do is train some more. So let's see what the training minigame is for training our special. Hopefully it's a little bit better. Let's get down to business. Okay, I should have read the instructions. No. Oh god. I should have read the help screen. Should have read the help screen. I have no idea what's going on. What? I think it was here? Oh my god! Okay, so we know what's going on. So it's just the very, very last frame that I have to keep track of. I know where that was. I'll just let you know right now, though, I didn't know where the other two were. I just was keeping an eye on the middle of the screen. I know where the red one is. And I'm getting very lucky with the one that I'm keeping track of is the one that they want me to keep track of. That was kind of amazing on my part. Oh, that was good. It looks like you got partial health back. So you get like a slight breather, but not like a full heal before each match. So if I go into the battle arena again, and I try and do a fight... You've been working hard. I'll support you. So can I just fight E again? Won't be paid much in this rank. Are you sure you want to enter this rank? Yeah. Because I mean, like, I'm still, like, having kind of a hard time. Yo, my special is going to be the best. We'll see. Let's go ahead and just fire it off. Why not? And I predicted its moves exceptionally. Let's go ahead and take a step back and have a special. And then for this one, let's go ahead and just block. I'm gonna block again. I know he's gonna try and... Okay, how about... step back. Oh, did you see that? I faked him out! Alright. Is he gonna try and step forward again? Probably not. Let's reflect and step forward. Didn't go too swell for us. Just have a whole bunch of sword thrusts here. Damn it. He stepped back. There we go. Although I should have reflected for my second one. Let's go ahead and just block a bunch now. It's fine. We're doing pretty okay for now. I think we might be able to outrace him. Especially if he does that. Then he might step back. Ah, I was hoping he would step back. No! Yes. Just block a whole bunch with the shield now. Dang it! I'm not getting off my reflector hits. Ah! He's playing me like a fiddle! You bastard! He dodged! Oh, it has the random RNG bullshit. Ah, it's like Shining Force all over again. Should I risk it? I like our dragon here, though. I mean, we'll have to raise another one, and that's boring. I gotta surrender. There's just... I'm not willing to, like, risk it. So is it totally a gamble what moves your opponent does, or is there a pattern? Like, there's... So it's mostly a gamble, but there are certain things that they can't do. Like, especially depending on your proximity, if you try and go forward when you're already, like, facing each other, then you're just not gonna do anything. And that's really, like, the only way that you can control, like, what the opponent does. Otherwise, they can step back, they can throw a projectile at you, they can sword thrust at you, and there's just, like... nothing really to it. I call my style Flying Bee Hidden Dragon. So we earned 12 gold for that. Yay, 12 gold. And do you remember what she was saying? Oh yeah, you should go up in a rank. You're not gonna get much here. Yeah, fuck you. We're still not good at this rank. It's kind of late. Can we still enter? I still feel like registration is closed. Yeah, okay. Can we train maybe? Just for a little bit? Let me see, what should we train? Let's go ahead and just for the sake of like the stream, let's do like the shadow boxing. See what this is. Shadowboxing will improve your dragon's speed. Okay, so it improves speed. So I think that stat is based on like helping us dodge. So we have more of a chance of dodging too. So even though this is something that you may not want to improve like so much, it's probably a good idea to put like the occasional thing into it. Alright, let's go, me! What you got? I know what you got, but do you know what you got? It's like that frickin' Sonic the Hedgehog thing. You may know everything I'm going to do, but I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it? Damn it. Let's go ahead and just fire, why not? That's why you shouldn't just fire, because he's just going to reflect it back at us. Yay. Trying to predict him, but I'm not doing so swell at it. Let's reflect. Ah, I hate this. Ah! I fucking hate this guy. Die! There you go. No! Just when I gave up, like, reflecting. No! There you go, you bastard. Have some of your own dang medicine. God damn it. Just rock, paper, scissors, but I feel like there is some element of strategy to it, strangely enough. What am I saying? There is no strategy. But I can pretend, damn it. I can pretend. Hi, Nate. Welcome to the stream, bud. So the cool thing here is that since our dragon doesn't die, we can just fight to the death. Just freaking bet it all. What do you think of those moves? What you got? Oh, I'm out of my special, by the way. I shouldn't be doing that. Let's go ahead and block and step forward. He's intimidating us, which is bad because the intimidation that happens when they hiss, that raises their attack power. Ouch, how are we going to beat... I don't think it's actually possible for us to beat him now. Because he actually got us pretty damn low. And he's been intimidating us this entire time, which has just been raising his, You know, I wonder if he's out of his special too. I should have been paying attention to, like, the number that he can throw up, because maybe he has the same exact special as us, so I can say, oh, you threw, like, 3 specials, you're out now, you can do no more. Anyway. Ooh. How am I gonna do this? Alright. Raising up the intimidation. Back up. Intimidate! Back up! Intimidate! What if we let him walk into us? Dang it! Okay. Intimidate. Attack. I wasn't paying attention to any kind of time. In fact, I didn't know I was timed. I felt I was doing pretty good there at the end. Oh, hey! Oh, we did... Dude, we should just do the shadow boxing. If it improves, like, all of our stats and it's actually fun... Alright. Back into the battle arena we go, I guess. By the way, if anybody starts getting bored, instead of leaving, just let me know you're getting bored, and we might switch over to something else. Because I thought that I might be able to make this last for like a full stream, but maybe not. It might actually just be like so repetitive that it becomes like boring very, very quickly, so we'll wing it. So let me know like how your entertainment levels are doing, guys. And whether you want this to go for the full stream or you want to switch around to other stuff too. I'm going to predict that you're going to step forward and attack me. And I was wrong in that. I'm going to block twice. I'm going to attack you and then step back. Dang it. Block twice. Ah, he's taking advantage of me and intimidating me a lot. And then when I try and intimidate him, he's gonna... I hate you. I fucking hate you, man. Taste your own medicine. Attack, step back. Chase me, why don't you? I dodged. I did in fact dodge. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and do one of those and one of those. What do you think I was going to do there? You thought I was going to do like a second one? Just go and attack him. Why not? Dang it! Shouldn't have done that. I thought I was just going to do like a mono. Alright. And he blocked it. Dang it! They're so good at that. I feel like the computer is actually like really good at predicting. Or maybe they're just getting really lucky. I don't know. It was a weird movement on his part. Ah. Damn it! I think he might be out of special already, considering that he hasn't tried to hit us in a while. Which means we just want to intimidate a lot? Yeah, he might actually be already out of special. I gotta keep track of that. Just try and, like, guess when, like, they're out of special. Can you imagine, like, two human players playing this, by the way? They actually had, like, the technology, if I remember right, where you could take your memory card, and you could, like, fight against, like, your friend's memory card. So you actually could, like, do PvP battles, and you could just, like, train up your dragons individually. He had a critical on me there, by the way. Okay, so that's bad. So, if you'll remember... permadeath is a thing, so, Sergeant Whip is dead. Long live the Sergeant Whip. I want to become a full-size dragon bee. I'm sorry, Whip. You'll never be a full-size dragon bee. No, Whip! Whip! Alright. So we need to go raise a new dragon. We'll raise, like, one more dragon, and maybe we'll, like, let it go until that one dies, and then maybe we'll switch off to, like, something else. Alright. Let's go clone dragon. Can create very powerful beasts. So if I look up, like, the most powerful, like, strings online, I bet I could find something. Alright. So if we want, like, a dragon, we have to go for a Saurian. Which I'm kind of okay with. I kind of feel like just having, like, a dragon this time around. So we'll go ahead and do that. That's fine. The end. The end is broken. The end is near. That's gotta be a string that the developers, like, looked at and they said, okay, a lot of people are gonna pick this. That sounds nice. The end is near. That sounds nice. Freaking gosh dang guy. You even realize what you're saying. You're saying that Doomsday sounds like a good idea. Hey, Maz! Welcome to the stream, bud. Come back as a ghost bot. This is Celutros. Training your dragon to meet your fighting patterns is more important than its latent abilities. Its weapon is a crucial factor as well. I think this dragon is pretty good. Looks pretty good to me. Yes. Give your dragon a name. Alright. So... Alright, who wants to be named after this dragon? Who wants to be this dragon? I don't even know what type this dragon is, because it said it could be a winged dragon or a storm dragon. Did it actually say yet? I don't know. Finally tore myself away from AGDQ. I haven't been watching that this year. Actually, you know, I kind of never watched it though. Like, there was one time where I watched it live just because one of my friends was actually on, like, the panel, and that was really cool. But other than that, I just listen to, like, what people, like, really, really liked, and I look up the highlights on YouTube later. Alright, Nate it is. Donkey Kong block at the moment. I saw somebody, like, my people were actually on Twitter, where I saw somebody being like, oh, it's the awful games done quick round, and then I looked into it, and I looked into what was going on, I was like, yes. Thank you. My people, my peers, they exist! Other people that hate Donkey Kong Country. The Half-Life 2 run the other day was amazing, though. Lots of new strats, which I'll be trying. I heard from Whitetail that, like, that run is kind of interesting just because, like, they really, like, break the physics with it. Like, especially with, like, super jumps that, like, jump you from, like, area to area. Alright, so I want to improve my HP just because HP seems to be something that you really, want to have be amazing. And I want to improve special since that seems to be something that you probably want to improve on, too. Alright, go ahead and exit. Go to the apartment. Let's go ahead and go to sleep for a day. What the heck are all the other options? Collection, weapons and reflectors. Like, what's the difference between these two and collection? Oh, collection as in, like, dragons, I think. Possibly? I don't know. Don't really ultimately care. It's January 6th. It actually is, too. Kind of a fun little bit there. Because I think, like, isn't it going, like, by actual days? And it just started off on January 1st and we just went through, like, in-game time up until January 6th. That's kind of fun. I'll stream it for you sometime, Bwarch, and show you how incredibly broken it is. I can imagine. I've heard some stuff. I just haven't, like, looked into it, like, completely. I think I watched, like, a little bit of it, but, like, the commentator wasn't too good, so I didn't, like, watch all of it. I don't know. I barely remember it, so it doesn't really matter. I suppose it will at least be hilarious to watch. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and go see our dragon here. Let's go see Nate! Oh, are we too early? Wait, what'd he say? Leave it to Dwight and it'll all be okay. Now, what do you want to do? Alright. So I guess, like, what we probably want to do is just, like, exit and then re-enter since that allows time to pass anyway. It's gotta be exactly 24 hours. Excusez-moi. Dang it! Dwight, you're pissing me off here. Leave it to Dwight, indeed. Leave nothing to Dwight, I say. Alright, nursery. Dang it, man! It's like 3 hours passes each time, right? It was 12 o'clock. And now it's 15 o'clock. So yeah, time passes and I can just keep on re-entering. And hopefully he'll hurry up his shit and get my dragon done. There we go. Oh, she has like a message right off the bat, so I can just judge by that in the future. If I play this again. Which I probably won't. As much as I want to like this game, there's just too much busy work involved in it. But the core, like, if you just, like, took, like, the core elements and, like, the really important, actually important stuff, I think this could be a really cool game. Like, I want, like, this game, like, remade with like a tighter overall design. And there's Ornate! Ah! He looks like actually really, really cute. And just as Bly says, adorable. Take good care of this dragon. There's Ornate. Alright. Let's go ahead and go train him, I guess. Let's go ahead and increase its special. I have to get weapons again? Oh dear. What if I have, like, no money at all? Like, I have, like, no money at all. What weapons am I gonna get? Oh god, this is gonna be horrible. I've only been here twice. Quite often, my ass. Alright, so luckily it looks like we do have weapons that we can buy. Alright, looks like we can get some pretty decent stuff. Oh, if I only had 90 gold, I could afford the Crusader and, like, the other knife. Alright, pot lid. And glass knife. I think I did my math right there. For some reason, I feel like I did it wrong all of a sudden. Ishuka was complaining. He said you never visit him. Almost as cute as the real thing! Ha! Ha ha! Oh, Nate. So they're having a Step Mania showcase in HDQ, apparently. I might look at that, actually. That might be one of the ones I actually watch. Alright, like I said, I'm just gonna upgrade its special real quick, and then we'll trust... Do Draqonseeds earn a lot of money? What do you want to do? Good Draqonseeds, certainly not us. We're sucking right now. I think at a certain point, if you don't get good in a certain amount of time, you might actually, like, just be stuck. Because, like, you just run out of money, and then you can't train, and you can't buy weapons. What actually happens then? Do you just game over? Alright. So I said I was going to do the special, but I feel like this is a pretty good thing to do. I mean, like, it trains, like, everything, so why not? Although it does train mostly speed, but that's fine, I guess. Hi, me. How's it going? Let's fire and attack. Okay, he thought I was going to step forward. Let's attack and step back. Dang it. Let's block twice. Let's intimidate and attack. Alright. Intimidate and attack again? I'm just expecting him to step forward. Projectile attack. Doing pretty good. He really doesn't want to step forward. God dang it. Well, at least he didn't achieve his second goal. In a race, I'm gonna beat you, buddy. I'll do this all day, considering that I'm gonna beat you. He really isn't backing off. In a battle of math, I win. Dang it! Read me like a fiddle. I'm gonna intimidate a lot. Still not keeping track of how much special I have. Damn it! I really should be doing that. Especially when it's a shadow box battle. It's like, why not? I can still beat him in a race. Can't beat him right now, though. Ooh. Gotta get my intimidation up, because I think he's outracing us right now. definitely out of special, so then it's just a matter of the melee battle. How are we doing the exact same? Does it have like a cap of how much intimidation you can grab? You can't read fiddles, Bwarch. Yes, you can! I'll prove it! Just have to hit him once more. Come on! Yes! What if somebody wrote something on a fiddle? Gosh dang it, guys. We won! Against ourselves! This is a great victory. I think? Trust me. Yeah, trust me. It's a great victory. We beat ourselves into submission. Alright. So we did increase mostly our speed, but we also increased our muscle a lot. I think it's based on like the hits that you land. So since we almost didn't use our special that much that battle, and especially because it got reflected at us most of the time, I think, it didn't increase that much. But it was a good training session, I think. It was a pretty good training session. Alright, let's go ahead and head into the battle arena. I'll be switching over to something else very soon here, I think. Even I'm getting bored. What I might do sometime is maybe, like, off-stream, like, I'll train a bunch, and then I'll come back when, like, we're actually, like, with a big buff dragon, and show that off, maybe? I don't know. I'm just gonna block a lot, because these guys seem to, like, really like, just, like, using their special right off the bat. Block a lot. So we already had the one special. So I'm gonna guess that he has 4 specials. So that's 2 of his specials right off the bat. 3 specials. Although I can't block anymore. Well, I can't reflect them. I don't know if I... Maybe I can still... I'm reading this guy really well, by the way. I think I'm improving. Ah, I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Oh well. Intimidate! Intimidate, fire! Intimidate, fire! I mean, like, I wonder if, like, the computers actually take note. You bastard! I'm gonna beat him in a mass race, so I might as well just keep on attacking. He realizes it, too. Gonna beat you in a maths race! Math! I wield you like a hammer! I don't even feel like using my special anymore, you know? Just, like, giving him the chance of reflecting it back on me and me wasting a move. It's like, why bother? Like, I think, like, the optimal strategy is to just... At least against, like, PvE kind of content, you may as well just try and get their specials out of the way as fast as possible, like, block a bunch, and then once you think they're out, then you can transfer into, like, this kind of a meta game. That was pretty good on my part. That was pretty damn good on my part. I felt good with that battle. Wasp Aqua as our next opponent. If we're going to be able to get this one. Block hit. block block. I don't care. That's what I thought. Like, they really, really do use, like, their special, like, right off the bat. Both of us used our special, that's fine. So I'm kind of at a disadvantage here, but at the same time, I'm feeling kind of good about it. First, I'm understanding, like, the mechanics a lot. What was the point of that? Alright. Dang it. Like, it's just kind of hard because he's in the middle. Like... Alright, there we go. I'm happy about that. And now I'm just going to block a ton so I can block the next one that comes. There we go. Oh, he's at a special. I'm just going to go ahead and use my specials too. Why not? Maybe I can catch him off guard. I did catch him off guard. Look at that. Oh, you bastard. Now I got to get my intimidation up. Back up. Intimidation. Back up, sword thrust. Sword thrust, back up. Intimidate, sword thrust. Doing 18 damage. I think we can beat him, right? Just barely? I think we'll have to do like one feint if we want to win this. He got lucky with a fucking critical. Alright, there we go. And then... Yeah! Nice! Hello, twin coconuts! Welcome to the stream! I should have let it stay on the victory screen a little bit, because that actually was, like, a battle well fought. Although this one, we're not really gonna have too good of a time, are we? Oh man, this cute dragon! How much health do we have? Oh! Oh hey, we healed between battles. You know what, let's go for it! Let's go for it, why not? Although I don't know what I want to do right off the bat. Let's block and sword thrust. That's probably the one that's gonna have like the most. Alright, block block. We know what we're doing. Dang it! They always seem to do like the projectile the second, which is screwing me up. Ah, he didn't step forward. Oh, but I dodged. Thank you, dragon. Thank you so much for doing that. Got off on him myself. That doesn't help that much, actually. All right. So I haven't been paying attention at all, but is he, Alright. He's still hitting us. I don't know how many of those he has left. Ow, and he hit us with a critical. Eat my special! Alright. Sword thrust back up. Dang it, I thought you were out! Intimidate back up. He's gotta be out. You gotta be out, right? You gotta be out. I'm gonna have to be really freaking careful if I want to win. How many do you have? Can't win this. I would have to make no mistakes for the rest of the battle not to have a problem. By the way, since I feel like switching away, we're just gonna go until we die. Which could be right now. Uh-oh. just really trying to mind games this. Well, not mind games it, like, too much, because it's just a computer, right? It can't, like, say to itself, oh, he keeps on doing, like, this move. Or maybe it can, who knows? Lots of intimidation. Intimidate back up. Back up, back up. Intimidate. Attack. I keep on forgetting about the fucking timer. Like, I'm just so involved in the battle! Dang it. Only 30 gold. That's not enough to buy anything! Alright. So we're gonna save this. I don't know if, like, I'm ever gonna return to this for, like, any kind of stream. I don't think it's, like, something that's, like, too terribly interesting. Like, on first look, it's kind of interesting. But just too much busy work and too much grinding. Alright. So let's go ahead and switch over to something else. And actually, I think I know what I want to switch over to, too. So I have a feeling this is going to be very loud, so I'm going to set it a little bit lower than normal. Alright. Let me add this to the scene. Here we go. Let's move this to the bottom. I'm having a hard time with the scene management. It doesn't... Why is it full screen? It's not actually full screen, though. Alright. Do. Fucking fuck. It's gonna take me just a little bit to get things set up here, so have patience with me. Alright. That's all set up. I just need to figure out what's going on with, like, the screen here. Nate the Hermit. Hashtag still alive. This is a fan game. Certain people will know what this was right off the bat. Personally, I'm trying to go through all of this useless text. There we go. Now, the thing is that... Like, okay, maybe what I can do... There we go. Okay, that's one way of doing it. You have no idea, like, just how weird, like, it's going. Alright. There we go. So, like, how is the audio? Like, is it... Okay. There we go. Okay, hopefully that's pretty good. Alright, so... this is in fact a Gaster minigame, fan game kind of thing that somebody made. With a Gaster fight. The music is something that actually existed already. Later, Maz! Thanks for watching the stream. So I guess we just want to kill him right off the bat, why not? Or try to, I guess. Oh god. Stab with your knife, but it phased through. So this is apparently like supposed to be really, really hard, which I'm kind of looking forward to, actually. Let's go and see how hard Gaster is. This is the fight that I always want Undertale to contain. But it took... it took a fan game to make it reality. Or unreality, as it were. I love this remix, by the way. It actually is a remix of like a hidden theme in the game. No! Really hard sections here. I wonder if somebody's already, like, translated what Gaster is actually saying, by the way. I feel like I'm not doing too terribly good. So he turned us blue. Thank you, Gaster. You try to understand the symbols, but get a headache. Probably isn't actually that hard to understand it. I'm not doing so swell. So what kind of items do I have? Any? I don't have any items? Oh god. I wonder if there actually is a pacifist route for this guy. I wonder if we're doing anything. I expect that it's probably something like the Sans fight, right? I'm not feeling like too terribly much feedback from like the game too. Like I kind of felt that from just looking at this fan game, that it wasn't nearly as solidly built as, like, the Undertale Red. Like, Undertale Red is, like, surprisingly on point. As far as, like, game feel and just how the game, like, should feel and, like, your movements and everything. Like, it actually, like, improves on the game physics. Whereas with this, I just jumped into something that I thought for sure was going to be solid, but it wasn't. So that kind of conveyance is kind of a problem. I'm probably not going to stick with this for too long because of that. Like, I'm probably not even going to beat this because, like, even, like, the, you know, I'm not even going to waste my time. It's just not a well-built thing. Like, I wanted to check it out, but it's not a well-built fan game. And that's very unfortunate, because I really wanted, like, a Gaster fight. Like, if you have the balls to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna make, like, a Gaster fight, you'd better make it frickin' cool, man, okay? What should I make to eat? You should have a quesadilla. That is my opinion. Play Mad Father if you get bored. I don't know, should I play Mad Father? I don't think I have anything against it. Could be fun. I mean, like, what else do I have on tap? Do I have anything else that immediately, like, speaks to me and says, like, oh man, I gotta do this for, like, the stream? I didn't have any other plans, really. Although we do still have to finish Ebe, so that's kind of like a consideration. Undertale Red had a lot of neat attack patterns and unique stuff, and the game feel was right, like, the controls were right. Like, just, like, being able to, like, run into, like, walls in Undertale Red, it felt right. And as well, I didn't like how I couldn't full screen the game. Like, I tried both methods, like the Alt-Enter of Undertale Red and the F4 of Undertale, and neither of those actually full screen the frickin' game. Not to mention we had the problems at the beginning with just making it work with OBS. So it's like, if you have like enough problems with it, I just don't want anything to do with it at all. I don't know. Like, the thing is that every fan game that comes out for Undertale now, they're all going to be judged by Undertale Red. Like, that's just going to have to be how it is. Because Undertale Red was a really, really good fan game. So you have to work on either matching that quality or reaching above it if you want anybody to enjoy your game who will have played Undertale Red. I have never enjoyed a knit game. I've tried a few different knit games, and I just don't like that. I think I don't like the developer, actually. Like, Nicholas is the developer of those games, or at least I think it is. And Nicholas as a developer, I think I'm finding that I actually kind of hate them as a developer, because there's not even one game that I truly enjoy of theirs. Like, there was even this old ball-rolling puzzle game that they did, and that was kind of neat, but at the same time, I couldn't, like, finish it because, like, nothing really happened with it that was very interesting. So, I just don't like Nicholas, I think. So I should probably avoid them. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back into Ebe here. There we go. Although, it's very, very large and huge. Large. So maybe what I should do is start it windowed instead. And that'll make it good. There we go. That's just fine. Although, for some reason, the volume did not save our settings from last time, so it was very loud right out the gate. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on with Ebe. Also, Bwarch, for some reason I can't download your stems from Dropbox for our thing together. Yeah, after the stream I'll help you out with that. So, last time we were with Ebe, we got separated from the girls, and now we're Gary on our own, trying to get back to them. Trying to relink together. There is no exit. There is no reason. So says you. I say there's all the reason in the world. I remember this. So you kind of like co-play between like Ebe and Gary here. Solving puzzles between each other. But there's nothing that Ebe can do just yet. Pull it. Ow. Pull it. Ow. Pull it. You must be kidding me! It switches off the power? Whew, thank goodness. I thought it wouldn't come back. And that drops the painting down. If you could call that a painting, I suppose. And that's probably the answer right there, so there's no reason to pull any of the other ones. And that's locked too, so back over to Ebe. Hello. Ebe, look! Now we can cross! Is it okay to cross? Stare intently. Guess so! That's kind of cute. Like the eyeballs close just after you politely ask, so you can cross. Also, I gotta say, this sound effect is one of my favorite sound effects I've ever heard in my entire life. I love that sound, for some reason. I think I can, like, push this over here and it does something when it falls. Yeah. Does it go over to Gary's side? Yeah, it does. Then I can roll that into the floor crevice. I have played this game before, by the way, but I just forget, like, all of the intricacies. So luckily, it's been long enough since I've played it that I don't remember, like, the puzzle solutions to a T. So how's game audio and video, by the way? Everything's fine, right? A disturbing doll. Indeed. Hello there, Gary. I don't like being alone. Take me with you. No. I refuse. A disturbing doll. Hey, why aren't you taking me? I don't want to. You're very clingy. Which is weird for a doll. It's supposed to be the other way around, don't you know? Why are you ignoring me? Do you hate me? Hey, play with me. I know lots of fun things we can do. I've got lots of friends too. I'll introduce you. I wish you wouldn't. Be here forever. How long are you going to follow me? Enough of this! I'm busy and I'm not going to be your buddy. A choice. A moral choice. Honestly, I kind of hate this place. These stupid dolls! Out of my way! It hurts! It hurts! Doll got what it deserved, dang it. It's all your fault, my head was plucked off. Oh boy, this room. So we've got to collect like a bunch of paint spheres and actually bring them back to here. And it's just a matter of finding them, solving all the puzzles along the way. I'm not going to heal just yet because I'm probably going to need that later on. Although, isn't that like a heal that doesn't go away? Yeah, okay, never mind. Hey, Ahilu! Welcome to the stream! You killed a doll! Yes, I did. It was a disturbing doll. It deserved it. Doorknob is strangely cold. Worry. Juggling. I just like how it's like slightly animated. I don't think that we can actually be in here. Yeah. Can't be in there until we drain it out. Gotta go back over to Ebe. Hey, Ebe, can I ask you something? Is Gary your dad? Nope. So, your dad is somebody else. I see. Is your mom nice, Ebe? Yes. Ah, that's good. You want to see your parents again soon, right? I want to get out soon, too. Well, let's work to get out together, okay? Promise. So for those of you who don't know about the story of Ebe, how it works is that all three of the people that we've been seeing for the past few minutes, all of them are trapped in what is basically a painting world. And they're trapped in like this art museum, actually. So the entire goal of the game is just us trying to figure out how to get out. And solving puzzles along the way, as the main gameplay mechanic. Just in case anybody wasn't here for the past stream, or didn't watch the stream archive. Everything's locked. What's this? Can we put it in a name? Marvelous Night. A lone keyhole. This won't be useful until we need it. Because that gives information that we'll need for one of the puzzles, I think. She searched through the dim gallery, but found neither her parents nor the exit. Scared, helpless, lonely, hungry, and thirsty, she fell and hurt herself, putting her body past the limit. Last page has an illustration of a collapsed girl. That's certainly not gonna be me! Ebe is my name. And getting out of here is my game. Literally. I remember that the sketchbook portion of the game really fucked me up. I think that's the final portion, too. Yeah, that part of the game is pretty hard. What's this place? There's no color. There's a rainbow on the canvas. It's like someone's there. There's a rainbow on the canvas. I think that's one of the final things that happens. I don't know. I'm just exploring and getting a feel for all the puzzle elements for now. Obtain the tree key. I think that straight up goes back here, doesn't it? Use tree key. Use the tree key. Don't know what it did. Which is actually kind of a problem. It might have even just done something on Gary's side. Take it off the table. I think that actually lets out the air that's in the other gas room. So. Could also do that. That's fine too. This might hurt us too. I don't know. Even if it does. Alright. So the thing there is that it put a bunch of mannequins in front of us. That's kind of... Oh, all around actually. Jeez. All these mannequins appearing out of nowhere. How very, very creepy. So is the room safe to walk in now? Not quite. Alright, so I can't walk in there like too terribly much. But I do kind of want to venture in there just in case there's a bunch of stuff that we would probably want to get. So there's the umbrella, and I know that Eve needs that. And we attach this. Yes, I remember now. What's up with this? It's coming out of the painting. Could it be, well, a hook? Hook the umbrella. I wonder, if I put this umbrella on it... Huh, it went into the painting. Sure are a lot of inexplicable things going on. Poor Gary, he can barely comprehend all the mysteries and wonders of the art museum. That, in turn, puts the umbrella with this guy. Hey, look, Eve, he caught something. Thanks, fella. So you actually passed, like, the umbrella between, like, Gary and Eve. This game has a bunch of, like, little neat little puzzles like that. Just kind of like cause and effect. A lady without her umbrella is what the painting is called, so I guess we give her her umbrella. I always appreciate puzzles that really have, like, a very logical kind of flow to it. Other than, like, passing it between, like, Eve and Gary. But, like, once you get past that part, it's just, like, reading, like, the description and saying to yourself, huh, where can I get an umbrella? Huh? It started raining in the room. That's so weird. And I think that actually helps, like, the gas that's in the, other place. And now we can get in there just fine. Well, it fills that up. Oh, I know what I have to do now. Okay, I get it. So you go over here, and you heal here, since you got the vase full of water. And that lets it be to where you can get across the whole room, so you can pull the cord. Ah, that strange gas is gone. Cool stuff. Might as well heal, too. Was there anything else that was actually in here that I needed to worry about? Guess not. I think I might have had to do something on Eve's side. see. Is there anything here that I can, like, get into? Get into this room. No checking out books. I should be able to move it, but I can't. Theorems of this world. Being alone is fearful. A group of 2 can have relief. A group of 3, the rest is torn off. I hope Eve and Mary are okay. Well, as long as there are 2 of them, I guess. Enlightenment. I could use some of that myself right about now. Search the other bookcases, so I guess there's not too terribly much that we can do in here. I wonder, because I'm fucking mad, if I put this umbrella on it, what would happen? I mean, like, Gary is not in the best place, like, mentally throughout this game. Let me just say that. So actually, like, compared to, like, everything else that happens, it's just a very normal thing to be like, oh, hey, this hook, this umbrella, maybe something will happen. Here's one. What's this now? It's soft, but I feel like I'd break it. Perhaps this is a ball of paint. It vanished. And it actually probably just goes on the pedestal. I wonder if that triggered anything. It did. Okay, doll. That actually kind of creeped me out just a little bit. Just because I didn't remember it happening. A group of 3, well that's just a good time. Stop being pervy, Whip, damn it. There are children present. In the game, I mean. Although maybe also watching the stream, who knows. Let me see. I wonder if there's anything back where we came from for the balls of paint. Like, would the creator do that? I don't know. I'll have a little walk. They might have put a ball of paint back here. They might not have. Doesn't really matter to me. We've got all the time in the world. And there's nothing here. So that was a big waste of time. Whatever. Alright, I refreshed my memory of this game, and now I know everything! Not everything, I would guess. Do you know how to activate all 7 endings? This game has multiple endings. For whatever silly reason. I always felt it was very, very silly that it actually does have, like, multiple endings. Because of the way that it does it. Like, you have to go through the game, and, like, the game doesn't, like, change between, like, playthroughs. You still have to do it, like, almost the same way all the way through. It's just that the ending is changed. I think that's the worst way of doing it, honestly. Tattletale. I think we're supposed to be able to talk to those lips at some point, if I remember right. What does this painting say? Heavenly Thread. See, what do we have to do now? We can get over here now that there's not any gas. But it doesn't help us too much because the doll's in the way and we need Gary for that. This is in the way. Aspiration. Yes, I do, because I got the Bwarch. Multiple endings. Spoilers, Bwarch. Just knowing that there's multiple endings isn't really a spoiler. 5 different endings. I said 7. Although, I think the game added some, though. Like, 5 sounds like too little. Because I remember there was this update, like, way after the game came out, with the creator added, like, a couple more endings for, like, some reason. So where the hell do I go from here? Don't actually answer that. I'm just exploring. No, no. Let's see, what am I missing here? There's some trigger. Like, that's the thing about RPG Maker games. It's just about finding the trigger that controls, like, what happens next, and having to trip it. Going in circles. Oh, paintballs are only with Gary? That's something that I didn't know, so that is okay information, I suppose. Sure wish I could move these frickin' bookshelves. So all 7 are here? Where are they all? Suppose we're just gonna have a jolly good look, aren't we? There's not too many places that we can go, though. Like, where the heck else? There's a point where you start thinking way too deep into the game. And I think we've reached that point for sure. I'm rarely compelled to play a game a second time these days to get an alternate ending. Well, like, it just needs to be done well. As well as, like, Undertale does it, right? Like, it can't just be an ending. It's gotta be a completely different way of playing the game, or else it's just not worth it. Gotta save at the right moments in this game. And how would you know that, you know? How would you know which of those moments it was? Especially when, like... Oh, hey. There's a paintball. Thank you. Like, you might say, like, oh, when it gives you, like, a choice, but no, it doesn't work that way. And in fact, one of the choices that you have isn't really told to you in the best way. Now, I'm having to check all the rooms again because we just picked up the green paintball, so I have no idea if that maybe triggered something else. I mean, I honestly don't care to play Undertale a second time either. I suppose. All considering? Like, did you get the pacifist ending? Because he didn't get the pacifist ending. Well, if you watched it, then that's fair. But for sure, like, everybody should at least experience, like, the pacifist ending. Because, and, like, not even just the ending, you know? Like, there's actually, like, some stuff throughout it that is different. Like, even just, like, the date with Alphys. And the true lab. Well, that's kind of a spoiler, but... There's lots of things worth experiencing when it comes to multiple playthroughs with Undertale. The head moved. can't remember which colors we got. I suppose I'll show you the room. So we've got green, purple, and yellow right now. I got the pacifist. Yeah, that was the one I wanted to do. I wonder how you did that without getting neutral, though, because you're forced to get neutral first. What you probably mean is that you got neutral and then you did pacifist, because if you do pacifist all the way through, then you can get neutral, but you can also get pacifist all in one go. Which is fine. That's a perfectly valid, like, way of playing through the game. And it's probably the best way of playing through the game, since the genocide run actually really, really sucks. And as you guys have seen me, like, complain about it, which I don't need to do again, that's for sure. You watched me do that. I'm a forgetful person. I have short-term memory loss up the wazoo. As you can probably tell from me going nuts trying to figure out what to do next. It's funny. Oh, of course. The painting that I already examined had something different to do with it. Oh, yeah. The information from this, by the way, we would get from reading, but we're too cool to read, considering that Nate's just going to give us the answers. Which I'm kind of okay with. Because, I mean, like, as long as, like, I know, like, the answer anyway. Pretty sure that's what you and Maz helped me do. Yeah, it was probably neutral, swiftly followed by pacifist. So that sound was the bookcase moving out of the way, so we can get the red one now. Or the pink one. Sorry, my bad. You get that info from Eve and Mary, by the way. Oh, okay. Wait. I think I know what you mean. But I'm... Yeah, the thing that I meant was that you read it with Eve and Mary from a book. Unless they have a conversation about it? I don't know. Alright. Now, what else do we have to get here? Search all the paintings, I guess, first of all, just in case any of them do something new. This writing is new, isn't it? What you doing? What you doing? I want to know! None of your business, little doll. The doll actually moved from one side of the room to the other, by the way. I didn't really think of that as replaying the game, though. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't, because the way that you did it was actually, like, really, really good. Like, the thing is that if you do a neutral run first, then you have to do a full pacifist run next. But because you were doing pacifist all the way through, it let you get the neutral ending, but then it let you reload your save, which was a pacifist save, and just get the pacifist ending. It's the quick way of doing it. Whereas the way I did it, where I did neutral first and then I did pacifist next, and then I did genocide, that's the slowest way of doing it. Where you get, like, the most amount of hours put into the game. Alright. Choose to look at the M page. Last work of Girautina's life, Mary. While the girl appears almost lifelike, naturally she is not based on a real person. There's a familiar painting on the page opposite the description. Well, why? It can't be. That's Mary? She doesn't exist. What does that mean? But then, who or what is with Ebe? I heard Mary's secret. Okay, Gary twitching here, by the way, is something going wrong with my controller, actually. Okay, I thought that was part of the game for a moment. Oh, come on, controller. There we go. slightly wigging. I wonder if there's something with, like, RPG Maker's actual program that is messing with it there. Oh, God. Hey, this doll's lying here. I picked up something good, and I'm not giving it to you. I'm making it my treasure. Well, that's all fine and well, but I'm gonna get it, because I need it. There is what we need with the paintball. And there went the doll. The laughing doll. I barely even reacted to it, by the way, or like say anything about it, but there is, in fact, the big twist of the game. Mary doesn't exist. We'll find out more about that later on, too. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. I know what's coming up here. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to it, because it's one of my favorite parts of the game. Go ahead and save. The door's unlocked. Let's go on in. What's the worst that could happen? There's something on the ground. We obtained the ball of paint, white. The ball of paint vanished. That's 7 of them. The door won't open. Huh? No way. Why? Writing appeared on the door. Let's have another treasure hunt. Who has the key? What is... What now? Oh dear. This is bad. Where's the key? So the key is actually randomly generated, if I know my shit right. So we actually do have to check, like, all the dolls. Welcome to our home. No, thank you. Tear open stomach. No! Don't want that. Tear open the stomach. Tear open the stomach. Damn it. I think I might have found the key there at the end. Oh, I forgot. I thought we went straight to a game over screen. I think we get like a different ending due to failing that. Or one of the variables at least is changed for that. So that's kind of neat. Follow the door! I wish I'd read that before. It's gonna be fun watching the chat for this next couple of minutes. It actually is like a really cool section too. Just like the mounting terror of trying to find like the key and all the frickin' like dolls. I thought I checked all of them, by the way. I think the last one that it might have fallen out and I might have accidentally like not realized that I'd gotten it. We'll change the ending, yes. Figured. Alright, so let's go and check the rainbow guy. Yeah. Huh? Hey, it's in color now. Because we collected all of the paintballs, of course. Makes sense. Obtain the brown key. Use the brown key. What does this painting say? Nothing. It's not labeled. It's untitled. Great. Anyway, let's go down here. The door can be unlocked from this side. That's so. Oh, sure, sometimes. Yeah. I hear someone talking. I actually kind of hate that I didn't get the doll now, knowing that this is happening. Don't see that every day, right? I just ran out, you see? Oh, I really love it, but it takes a while for sure. Oh, you too? Why, we certainly do get along, don't we? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Gary is behind the door. Is he talking to someone? Gary? Oh, you're really quite entertaining, you know that? I feel like I could talk to you about my every worry. Huh, never heard that before. Can you give me the details? No, I won't tell anyone. Your secret's safe with me. What? I don't believe it. Really? Are you for real? 'Cause that's disgusting. Who'd do that to a girl? If I saw that happening, I'd tell them off for sure. Poor Gary. We actually caused him to go mad. Troubled? I know the feeling. You just feel helpless sometimes. You know you can't run away, but nothing goes well either. Wonder why. The rabbits. So many rabbits. Gary. Yeah, that works too. It's nice not to not have to think. Just forgetting the bad things. Oh yes, I'm with you there. He keeps talking to himself. Is this really Gary? Something's wrong with him. Maybe it's a fake. I mean, the real Gary wouldn't be here, right? Don't you think so, Ebe? Ebe? Oh. Ow! What are you doing, Ebe? No, wait! He's back! Huh? Ebe? And Mary, too? What's going on? And where is this? Why are we all here? Aww. Whoa, Ebe? My, well, I'm not too sure what happened, but you must have been worried. Sorry about that, Ebe. Okay, I gotta scroll up here and read what was left. You guys have been talking a lot since last I checked. Oh no, Bwarch. You're about to go in the sketchbook. Ah! Shit, is it scary? Bwarch didn't get the good ending. The sketchbook will fuck you up, just saying. I beg of you, don't go in the sketchbook. He has to. I think I might have gotten this ending once. I'm not entirely sure. Like, usually I get, like, a semi-decent ending. So this is kind of interesting to me that I'm getting, like, a different ending. Don't finish the game, Bwarch. If I never finish it, it never happened, am I right? We'll finish it. Our curiosity leads us ahead. Well, I'd like to say we need to press ahead, but my memory's a bit messy, so I can't remember what I was doing. Well, you don't really need to remember, do you? At least we're back together. I suppose that's true, but I feel like I'm forgetting something important. I wonder what it was. Anyway, let's go. We found some stairs. Alright then, let's give it our best. It's up here, wasn't it? Yeah. Bwarch, to get the good ending, you had to run out of the room with Gary, I believe. You dropped something, Mary. Huh? This rose. Don't touch that! Mary, what's that you're holding? Give it back! Mary, hold on, Mary! Don't touch it! My rose! Wait, keep it that away! Ah! That was a very solid thunk, if I say so myself. Mary, it's as I thought. Ebe, listen. I remember now. I saw a portrait of Mary in a collection of Gertina's works. You might not believe it, but Mary isn't human. She's just like those painting women who came after us. I think she's another one of Gertina's works. I didn't spend enough time with her to really notice, but it's dangerous to stay with her. It's unfortunate, but we'll have to leave her. It looks real, but it's a fake. Oh man. The plot! She thickens! Well, she's already thickened a couple times by now, actually. Bwarch, quit turning the pages. There's a monster at the end. Turning the pages. Ho! Here we go! Looks like these steps go down. Alright, Ebe. Step back. Ooh. Just how many statues have I pushed today? Oh well. Let's go! And off we go. Into dreamland, as it were. Hello, ghosts. Or stars, I suppose. As it happens. And this is the next major section of the game. The sketchbook. Well now, this is a significant change in atmosphere. But nothing we can't handle. Let's go, Ebe. This section I kind of remember driving me mad. Like, the puzzles in this frickin' section. And just having to walk around and around and around. Oh boy. We're gonna spend a lot of time here, that's for sure. Butterflies. A butterfly. If I remember right. One of those is different than the others, but I think we have to learn something before we can see that they're different. There are instructions on the pink building. Read them to open this door. Alright, let's go find the pink building, I guess. Pink building, pink building. Here's the lake. This is basically a 9x9 area. Which is actually kind of nice a little bit. It's very easily laid out. The pink key is always kept in the toy box. The toy box? I guess there's a key there. Let's find it, Ebe. That looks like Ebe over there. Hanging by her foot? Oh, God. This music haunts me to this day. It's definitely a very memorable section, that's for sure. Gotta be something here, right? It's one of the only buildings that's actually open. But I guess not. Nothing. Oh boy. Just gotta find the start of it, and then everything else will unravel after that. Hey there, Sheen Santiago. Welcome to the stream. Whip. Oh hey, the door opened. I don't remember if I had the key. Did we need a key? Oh god, I'm not even sure. Some sort of red fruit. Stuffed rabbit. A bucket. Take it. Obtain the bucket. With this bucket, we'll solve world hunger. Mark my words. Oh, hi, Mary. Ebe, Gary, where are you? Nobody's home. Don't tell me that was... She's after us. You'd never snitch on us, would you, Rabbit? You stayed quiet throughout the entire thing. The true neutral of the run. Pink Rabbit. I neither said yes or no, she. It is a mystery. In fact. Let me see, we got the bucket. So we can go over to the lake and do something, that's for sure. Alright, fill the bucket. And then feed one of the flowers. As would be logical. Water it. The tulip bloomed. Something in the tulip. The gallery key. Now, I don't know which one exactly is the gallery. But I got lucky on the first try. So that's always nice. Hey, it's Mary and Eve. It's Eve and Gary. Good God, Bwarch. And Mary. So, hey, I was totally right. Totally not a mistake. All planned. All part of the plan. Trust me. And it all. Pandora's box. A box. Pandora's box, huh? Let's open it. And off went the wonders of the world. I wonder what all that was. Oh, there's something left in the box. The little mirror. Let's just hope it's hope. Let's just hope it's hope. What a well-said sentence, Gary. And now, with those symbols being all over the place... Ah, there's the different butterfly, never mind. This butterfly's wings have an eye pattern on them. But we still can't do anything with it until we learn about it. Go figure. The path backwards is gone. Of course it would be. This game does the occasional creepy thing, which is really nice. Put down mirror. And the mirror melted the ice. Not too shabby. Thanks, Gary. Wouldn't have been able to do it without you, bud. Oh dear. There's some combination here. I think if we know the combination, we can skip, like, a lot of stuff. Alright, Nate. I'm going to need you to tell me, what the combination is. Because normally what you would have to do is you would have to write down a bunch of stuff, I believe. And know my shit. But I don't feel like doing that, actually. Whip is trying so hard in the chat. I believe in your linguistic skills, Whip, that's for sure. There's just a single apple here. If only we could reach up and grab it. Oh, hey, there's the code. Thank you, Nate. Thank you very, very much. Alright. North. West. Northeast. Northwest. Southeast. That was southeast, wasn't it? Oh, shit, no it wasn't. That was east. This is... God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna heal before I make another mistake. Or at least save, I guess. There we go. Face is out of water. Alright, so at least we have that save. Alright, let's try this again. North. West. Northeast. Northwest. southeast, south, east, southwest. And there we go. Jesus hell. Like, the puzzle to actually solve that just on its own, I just remember it being so much busy work. I don't really want to do that and waste time on that. Like, the more story that we get in the stream, the faster, the happier I think I'll be. Let's take a look inside this chest. What's the worst that could happen? Toy box. This is the toy box. It's rather big. But at any rate, it said there was a key in there. I can't say I see the bottom. Is there really a key in there, I wonder? Want to see? Huh? Mary pushed us in. You don't have your red rose. And Gary's not here. Okay, so this is one of the most, like, mischievous things that the game does, is that not only do you have to find the red rose, but if you want to get even a marginally good ending, you also have to find Gary's blue rose. And it's actually hidden, and the game doesn't tell you that you have to find it. So you can actually exit this area without the rose and just get that ending. I hit my head. Eve, are you okay? I'm fine. That's good. At any rate, this place is full of scribbles. Is this the toy box? Wait, did I have to find the rose before getting to Gary? Oh no, I might have gotten a really bad ending. You look kind of pale. Are you really okay? What? You lost your rose? That's not good at all. You had it before, so it must be in the toy box somewhere. Let's find it. Okay, so pink key. Guess I'll take that. This is not good. This is so not good. All of my actions up until this point have led up to, I think, what is the worst ending. Oh no! I didn't know that that would trigger it. Oh no! Oh. It's the red rose. Okay. Mary! Oh, even Gary! Did you find what you were looking for? But anyway, look it! I just got this! It's pretty, isn't it? Mary, that rose... Huh? Ah, you mean this is Eve's? I thought I'd seen it before. Mary, please, give that back to Eve. Huh? I wonder. Eve, you want this back? Yes. Well, Want to trade Gary's rose? Gary's rose is blue, right? I like red and all, but I like blue even more. See? This doll's blue, too. Isn't she cute? As the doll jumps for joy at being called cute. Very, very cute indeed. So, want to trade? Oh. Gary. I can't possibly refuse. Oh, so Gary had his rose, and we just had to find our rose before picking up the pink key, I think. Like, the triggers, man, the triggers! The triggers screwed me up here hardcore. Just the fact that getting the pink, you had to get everything worked out before you got the pink key, and I forgot completely that the pink key was like a really big trigger to continuing the rest of the game. Oh, this is gonna be a bad one. Understood. Please, give me Eve's rose in exchange for mine. Really? You sure? Yes. Yay! Pretty, pretty flower. Be careful with it. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? You didn't do anything wrong, Eve. Right? So don't look so down. And my rose, well, We'll just catch Mary and get it back. Let's do our best. I know we're almost there. Well, what? What's with these guys? Ebe, be careful. Oh boy. Getting the fuck out of here. Loves me? Loves me not. Loves me? Ebe, wait. Ebe, sorry, but could you go ahead? I'm, really sorry. I don't really know what to say. I don't want to lie to you, but I don't want to tell the truth either. If you need help, I'll come running. Go on ahead. Blue petals. Loves me not. Loves me? Loves me not. Loves me? Loves me not. Loves me? Loves me not? Loves me! Ah! Yay! Now I can... I think I truly did get the worst ending. This is truly the worst ending. This is hell. This is frickin' hell. Only the stalk of a rose remains. Ah! Just seeing Eve's portrait all on its own. So where's Mary? I think I just have to find her. Here's choice point, Bwarch. You can choose to let a certain yellow-haired person get away with this. Or burn their hopes and dreams. Or do the opposite and fuck our shit up. Both those are the same, by the way. We use the pink key. I'm gonna save once more before we go. Just because I don't quite remember what happens behind this point. So I kind of appreciate. It's kind of okay having a short-term memory sometimes like that. Sometimes you forget things and it's like, hey, I get to re-experience this again. Because that is truly like the thing that people like most value, I think, with a lot of forms of media, is just the idea of being able to re-experience something. And if you have short-term memory, you can, which is nice. Like, some people just say that, like, with their favorite movie, they wish they could just take that memory out of their brain and be able to re-experience it for the first time again, without knowing, like, all the twists and whatnot, you know? Whip says, I just want to pick up the blue petals and give them back. I know, man. I know. Me too. So we're back in the beginning of the art gallery, actually. Something makes me think that we did... I don't want to go that way. Because I think... Isn't there, like, something that I can do back here? Because I think that's the choice, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's locked. Oh, it's locked. I might have locked myself into the path already that I'm on. Oh boy. That's a fun one. I think I remember being able to burn, like, the vines. I'm remembering things way too late, by the way. I don't even know. Whatever. Let's just get the worst ending. Ugh. Crap. Alright. Questionable world. Once you go in, there's no going back. All your time here will be lost. Will you still jump in? The painting changed. Let's go ahead and leap in. You can't remember what we were doing. Hey, Mommy, what's for dinner tonight? Come now, Mary. Talking about dinner already? Well, it's 'cause I'm hungry. Ah. Welcome back. Hey, I found Ebe. My word, Ebe. Where did you get to? Your mother wanted to go see the exhibits with you. Hey, it's alright. Maybe Ebe just wanted to see the exhibits by herself in peace. Yeah, that's it, huh, Ebe? Well, in any case, we should get going soon. Mary's feeling hungry already, it would seem. Yes, and your mother's feeling a bit parched. Let's see if we can find a cafe. Yay! Cafe! Cafe! Ebe, hear that? A cafe! I can't wait to see what they have. Okay, let's go. Yeah! The Gertina exhibition was quite something. Yep, I bet Ebe and Mary learned a lot from it too, huh? Yeah, it was the best, right, Ebe? There's some candy in your pocket. Oh, candy! Gimme! Tee tasty! Hey, Ebe, what do you want to play when we get home? Oh, I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Promise me from now on, we'll always be together, Ebe. Ending number whatever. Together forever. So Mary gets to exit the dream world. Ebe forgets everything. Mary is a part of Ebe's family. And we leave Gary to die in the painting world. Oh, that sucks. Worst ending, ho! Set a course for fucked. Oh. And Gary, and also, of course, the most important part about the entire thing, Mary ate Gary's candy that he gave us. So there's a few different endings that you can get. Some of them that I know off the top of my head is that you can save Gary, and you can both leave the gallery, which is obviously the best ending. I think. Well, you can leave the gallery and you can have your memories. Oh yeah, you can like leave the gallery and you can not have your memories, and you and Gary will exit into the world and you'll just leave each other. But there's also the ending where you keep your memories and you get to know, you know, you and Gary are not just strangers to each other, you're actually really big friends that have been through some shit together. There is Ebe being stuck in the painting world forever. So there's a couple way, and then of course there was the way that we can actually like really actually kill like Mary, which I'm kind of sad that we didn't see actually, because that's actually a really cool moment. So if you're interested in the story, I recommend like looking up like maybe somebody's got a good video just compiling like the important bits from each ending. That has been Eve, everybody. One of the best RPG Maker games that the engine has to offer. That is for sure. Alright, closing this down. Mary Death is my favorite ending. How very sadistic, Nate. Although I can hardly blame you. She is kind of a bitch. Let's just be honest with ourselves. So, I know off the top of my head that a certain PewDiePie actually played Eve. It was actually a big thing at the time because, like, the fans of the game were like, no! Just for knowing that that kind of community would be added into the Eve community as fans. And, like, I can only imagine just how terrible that is. Like, it's a very emotional game. So, like, I just hope, like, some part of me really hopes that he gave it, like, some kind of emotional send-off for, like, the ending that he got. Whatever ending that he got. Instead of just joking over it. Like, that's something that I actually really hate that some Let's Players do, where they just feel like the entire thing should be entertainment, the entire thing should be funny, and they play like an emotional game and they just joke over the cutscenes, and it's like, let the game breathe, man. Like, the video shouldn't be all about you unless you're a selfish piece of shit that doesn't care about the game at all. Like, the Game Grumps did that a couple times, and I really hated that. Whenever they would play, like, a really emotional game, and they just choose to, like, joke all the way over it. He was joking most of it, if I remember. Like, joking most of it is fine. It's just the emotional bits, like, please don't joke over those, you know? Especially, like, Gary Deaf or Mary Deaf. Like, that is, like, a really emotional experience that you can share with the viewer. And, like, just because it isn't funny doesn't mean that it's bad content. Something being emotional is also good content. That's all I'm saying. Alright. Let me see here. Yeah, I kind of feel like playing that, actually. Okay, open this. Go and check my volume settings. That's fine. Does this work? Yes, that works just fine, actually. Alright, gotta switch my controllers here. So the next thing I want to show you is an old game that I played way back. Digimon Rumble Arena. And we'll go ahead and watch the cutscene, just to respect the work that, like, PS1 era, like, cutscene people actually did. Like, all the animation work that went into this, all of the rendering work in PS1 era, I can hardly imagine just how hard that was. And of course, just the PS1 being known for its cutscenes, whether it was in between, like, really big story points or being, like, the opening cutscene of the video game. That's their thing. They aren't there to take anything seriously. I suppose I just kind of dislike it myself. So, basically, consider this the closer to this stream, because I'm not going to be here for too much longer, especially since I think I've got food on the way pretty soon, so I'm going to have to really, like, emergency, like, stop if that happens sooner than I expect it to. But we're going to show you this game. Just a little bit of it. This is an old fighter that came out on the PS1. I was messing with it the other night and I said to myself, you know what, I should like do like some kind of video on this. Just a quick kind of look at it, really. Although, oh no, my settings aren't right for it. If I remember right, the game itself is kind of completely fucked up. I mean, like, we'll try it, but once we get into the stage, I'll know for sure. Because I think I couldn't get, like, the settings right for this, to where it wouldn't flicker insanely. Which is a little bit unfortunate, because I kind of wanted to show this on stream. Yeah, I can't show it.
Rumble.
Alright, never mind. Sorry to get everybody's hopes up. I was really looking forward to showing that too. Dang it! Wait, the Tamer's era of Digimon was in the PS1 era? It seems a lot more recent than that. Or maybe it's because I watched it late. I don't know. It was way old, man. Like, Tamer's era was season 3, right? They're up to like season like 6 or 7 or something like that, as far as like iterations. And they just came out with that new one just like this year, right? Like, Tamer's era was pretty old. It aired like very old. In fact, because I'm doing nothing right now, I may as well look it up. Tamer's Digimon. Just because I'm curious myself. Just because we're on this topic. It aired from April 1st, 2001 to March 31st, 2002. So it was in that era. And the PS1 came out... Oh god, there's a few different PS1s. In 1994. So it was released at the tail end of Tamer's. PS1 was discontinued in 2005, so it was right in that era. So the timeline's right. Just perfectly dandy. Now the thing about Rumble Arena is that it's one of the only games to feature, like, Renamon as a character. Like, there's a few different ones, but that's the one that, like, I look at and I say to myself, like, that's probably the best one that features Renamon. And, like, my opinion on Digimon is that I really, really love Renamon and Rika as characters. Like, those characters in the show were just really, really good, and they left, like, a big emotional impact on me. Let me see, what other things can we get up to here? There's gotta be something else that we can get up to. Some other hijinks to end off the stream on a good note. I could show that. That might be fun. It sounds kind of fun. You guys want to see edgy Space Invaders? Or is it not going to work? Why wouldn't it work? God damn it! Okay, just fuck PS1 games, I guess. I can't, like, play any of them. The program for it is so goddamn glitchy. Like, compared to, like, any other emulator I've ever had to use, it is the worst. It's received, like, the least amount of love, the least amount of developers for it, I think. And just playing things with it is so glitchy in comparison to everything else. Like, especially in comparison to something like Dolphin, there's just no competition whatsoever. Like, Dolphin is like an amazing piece of software compared to the PS1 emulators. So right now, I'm just desperately trying to find something else to switch to end off the stream on. That might be a fun one. It could be fun, right? Nah, maybe not. Play a Virtual Boy game, play a Saturn game, play an N64 game. Let me see, what N64 games do I actually have? One thing I have is Mischief Makers, which I know that you want me to play with, but I haven't got like the settings like worked out for it just yet. Because it as well is kind of glitchy. Let me see, if I do like one of these and then I say this, can I choose to... Yes, you can hear what's going on, but... my controller isn't set up for it. I don't know. Maybe I'll frickin' just end the stream because I've got like nothing else set up in like advance. But you guys are all here and you all want to be entertained and I want to entertain you. Like, I don't feel good like ending the stream. Like, I'll end it when like people like start leaving, not when you're all here. Just feels kind of shitty. It's like, the hell else do I play? Fuck it, I know what I'm gonna do. Alright, go over here. There we go. That jingle that everybody well knows. Perhaps the most well-known jingle in the world. Alright, let me just get some stuff set up here. Almost, not quite. Up, left, button A, button B, start button, X, Z, mode? Did I actually say fuck you? What? What? What was the context for that? Oh god. I'm not even aware of what I'm saying. No! Why are you guys doing this to me? Making me question my own reading on reality. Anyway, to end off the stream, we'll play a little bit of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That seems like a good use of time to me. If I've got the controller set right. I don't have the control set right. One moment, please. God damn it. Why won't it... I think I know what the problem is. This shit. Okay. Up, left. Like, why won't it... I need more than that, by the way. God damn it, game. Are you really gonna do this shit to me? Ow. Are you really gonna ruin the stream this much? On my watch? God damn it. Wait! I know what's wrong! There we go! Fine, yes! Thank you! Thank God! Okay. All good? All good? All good. Jesus Christ. You did it. Congratulations, you absolute frickin' deviants. Off to a well start. A very excellent start here in Sonic the Hedgehog, by the way. One of the best, I say. I mean, like, speedrunners, they have nothing on these moves, wouldn't you say? But anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and break the game here. Don't mind us. Now, I'm not going to be able to look at the chat too terribly much in like such an action-packed game like this, so you'll have to forgive me if I don't respond to something or another. So how does everybody feel about Sonic the Hedgehog 2, by the way? Is everybody excited about this or not? So, fun fact, I actually would have had a Sonic the Hedgehog 2 kind of thing on my channel already, but it turned out horrible. Like, I raced Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with, like, 2 other friends of mine, and, like, we did things, like, poorly. We made poor decisions, especially in that we did the entire game in one sitting, and the commentary by the end of it was awful. Especially since we got stuck at certain parts. Like, it was like a 4-hour, 5-hour session or something insane like that. By the end, we were just, like, barely talking, or we were just, like, insulting everything. Bwarch, I bet it would be fun to watch you play through all the Sonic games. That might be an idea. Or at least a fair amount of them, not all of them, because you don't understand. Like, Sonic has, like, frickin', like, I want to say over 100 games. And it's like, people think, oh yeah, it's just Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, Generations, Colors. No. There's a whole bunch of games that you don't know that came out for it. Sonic R, Sonic Dash, Sonic 3D, Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Tails Adventure for the Game Gear, the crappy Game Gear games. Oh my god, the crappy Game Gear games. Those are awful. Bwarch isn't looking. Fill the chat with toilets. Toilet ho! So welcome to the best level in any game ever. I shouldn't say that exactly. I kind of like Sanctuary Zone like a little bit better than this, but Chemical Plant Zone is very, very memorable, I think. Especially because the music, of course the tune makes it, but this place is really, really memorable for a lot of reasons. Not least of which being, like, the death that so many people experience at the hands of the, evil frickin' liquid water. Yes, Bwarch, water is in fact a liquid. Thank you very much for that eloquently put phrase. None of the off-plot games. Would you consider Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06 to be the plot games? Like, what is considered a Sonic plot game? Even just saying it is kind of weird. Like, can we consider, like, any Sonic game that has a cutscene? That's kind of a weird way of, like, determining, though. Like, I kind of know what you mean, but at the same time, like, it's not like Mario where you can say, like, oh yeah, Galaxy is, like, part of the main line, and then Mario Strikers isn't the mainline games. Like, the line kind of blurs in my mind between what is a main game with Sonic and what isn't. Or gaseous water, plasma water, all very good states of water, I gotta say. Well done, gang, we're doing it. We did it. But yeah, as for just playing through, like, Sonic games, like, that might be pretty fun. I mean, I love the franchise, I truly do. So, like, playing through some of them would be pretty fun. One of them that I know that I can set up pretty easily is I can set up Sonic Generations because I own it. I can do like the Sonic Racing game, Sonic Racing Transformed, which is actually a decent... Excuse me. Which is actually a decent kart racer, honestly, Sonic Racing Transformed. Like, it actually does pretty well for itself. It actually has some, like, interesting mechanics, and the graphics on it are amazing. Sonic games that I would not enjoy playing through include Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06. I probably wouldn't do those, because I don't really do, like, so bad it's good kind of stuff. Like, I just think it's bad, and I just don't want to play it. Like, everybody's like, certain people have tried to get me to do that kind of thing, of just playing a game just because it's bad, and I always do, like, horribly with it. So I just prefer to play stuff that I truly enjoy. And I think the viewers appreciate that to a certain degree. It's always... Because when you get, like, certain combinations of game and Let's Player, and, like, it's obvious that the Let's Player just is not enjoying themselves, like, nobody enjoys themselves in that kind of situation. This section always kind of screws people up, and I always thought it was, like, really mischievously, like, put together. Like, you're right near the boss, and then just, like, one foul move, or one touch to that plunger, for example, or that bumper, or whatever you want to call it, and you just die. And in fact, the boss itself is really mischievous and really asshole-ish. Like, the faster that we beat Robotnik here, the better. Because something like that can happen. Alright, just be careful here. And it actually starts you back, like, this far back, so you actually do have the chance of, like, having a mistake. Between the checkpoint and the boss, there's actually, like, a fair amount of stuff that can screw you up in case you get tilted. Oh, just... Sega were assholes with this level. Let's just be honest with ourselves. But it's so memorable because of it. Ow. Why'd he hit me? I guess I can't, like, go under him. Or, if I want to go under him, I have to duck. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we got out of there without spending too much time, luckily. I couldn't stand the Shadow the Hedgehog game, personally. It was a bad game. It was a pretty bad game. '06 was bad, but I actually liked Shadow the Hedgehog. This game was okay, maybe not as a Sonic game, but as a game. The concept of giving Shadow guns irked me. I guess I couldn't get past that. A lot of people did see it as, like, a very big, like, concept kind of thing that just did not fit with, like, the rest of, like, Sonic as a franchise. But it's always worth remembering that, like, Sonic of old, like, tried to be very edgy, and Shadow the Hedgehog is kind of, like, continuing that, I don't know, tradition. Like, Sonic today isn't really that edgy to us, but Shadow is edgy. So, it's kind of like Sonic of the 90s is analogous to Shadow of the 2000s. I don't know. Maybe that works, maybe that doesn't. Aquatic Ruin Zone. I always loved the background of this level. The only thing I hate about it is falling into the water. Like, I always love whenever I'm able to stay on the surface, but here I've absolutely sucked at staying on the surface. Like, the more often that you're on the surface here, the better it is. Guns exist in the games. You literally have robots with blasters in Sonic Adventure 2 owned by a group literally named Gun. I always kind of loved that that was a thing. That, like, what kind of thing is Gun? Because I wanted to say they were like the FBI of the Sonic world, but somehow that doesn't feel right. But they're not the police force. They're like a shady organization. So they're like the black ops of the Sonic world. Oh boy. Then Sonic mythology. I was listening to Game Grumps one time with Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and I found myself getting slightly irritated with them not understanding the mythology as like a rampant fanboy as I am, right? Because they were like, Shadow's good here, but he was bad then? Like, what's up with that? And it's like, yeah, he goes through a character arc. That's literally the point of Sonic Adventure 2, actually, is that character arc. Like, do you not understand that? I don't know. Watching, like, I don't want to play through Sonic the Hedgehog 06 myself, but watching the Game Grumps play through it, it's like one of their best LPs. Minus all of the, busy work that they have to do. Almost forgot that I can actually get up here using cheats and elite skills. This boss is very, very easy. Just slow-moving arrows. I love the idea of it, though. Like, that's how most Sonic bosses went through, honestly. Is that they all had neat ideas, but they didn't really push the envelope, like, enough to be actually challenging. And, of course, these games were kind of made for a very broad audience. Like, you watch, like, somebody bad playing this game and they're having a little bit of trouble with it and they're having a challenge and they think the boss is a little bit challenging. They're like, I just gotta beat this boss! And, of course, these games couldn't be too challenging because of the restriction that the lives have on you. You've only got 3 lives. Unless you get more. So, like, they didn't want to make it to where you could die, like, too terribly much. Like, this isn't like Meat Boy or something where you can die, like, hundreds of times. No, 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 no. You'd have 4 times and then you game over. Whatever that means, I suppose. I want a Sonic game based off the comics. Let's go full circle. Yeah, out of all the things that they've done, they've never really experimented with that, I think. You just have to do a search for, like, if Sally was in any of the games to see if they've ever included any of that kind of universe. Which I don't think they have off the top of my head. And if anybody would know, I guess it would be me. Momentum is our bitch in the Sonic universe. That is for sure. Alright, I want to read the chat here for a second. Well, nothing quite that I can respond to is going on just yet. Let me see, what other Sonic games would be fun to play through? Sonic Spinball isn't too fun of a game to watch. I could probably do Sonic 1, perhaps. I played Sonic 3, so I might as well do Sonic 1, right? Like, they're all actually pretty decent. And Sonic 1 I kind of respect for taking it slow at times, actually. Which is kind of fun. Like, you go back there and, like, you could do, like, the lava puzzle where you have, like, the block that's going across the lava, like, slowly, and you have to ride it. And, like, that wouldn't exist in, like, any kind of Sonic thing nowadays. Like, nobody would, like, they would have, like, some kind of, like, video game, like, editor take a look at something like that, and they'd be like, no, 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 Sonic has to go fast. This is not allowed to be here. So I kind of appreciate that as an element of Sonic the Hedgehog 1. In that it was willing to, like, slow it down sometimes. Let's see, what other good Sonic games are there? Like, the most enjoyable one would probably be Sonic Generations, in all honesty. So I can get that one on the PC, I own it on PC, I've got it downloaded right now, actually. Sonic CD. Sonic CD is... I don't have the nostalgia... Okay, so I don't have nostalgia for Sonic CD, and trying to go back to it nowadays is really weird. Like, just the way that everything moves and, like, just how densely packed that game is on the graphics side. Like, everything is in, like, the foreground and the background, and it's just, like, it's almost nauseating. And, like, the future and the past kind of thing that they had going on, like, I couldn't get behind it, really. So, me and Sonic CD have kind of an interesting relationship. A very complicated relationship, let's say. Their attempt at Mario Party Sonic Shuffle. I've never played that one. I'm kind of interested now. Mario Party and Sonic. That's kind of interesting. Sonic Dreams. Wasn't that terrible, freaking like fan-made kind of thing? Yeah, I think I know what that was. Good God, guys. Let's not do this so bad it's good games. Just good games here. And Sonic did have some rather swell games, if I say so myself. I love it when, like, Nintendo fans are just like, oh, Sonic is bad, Sonic is terrible. There was never a good Sonic game, ever. And it's like, really? Are you sure about that? Are you absolutely sure about that? Like, you just hear that and you think, like, did you only play, like, Tails Adventure and Sonic Dash and Sonic R and say to yourself, oh man, that must be, like, all the good stuff. There's nothing good in this franchise. I enjoyed Sonic R. Actually, that would be a fun one to play through, would be Sonic R. Just because, like, I disagree with the general opinion on it being bad. Like, I actually kind of like Sonic R. The only thing is that I have no way of getting it, so I would have to download it, probably. Because I used to own, like, the actual PC DVD of it, but, well, my PC no longer has a DVD drive, first of all. And second of all, I can't find the disc anymore, so... But Sonic R would be pretty fun to play, just because I have an enthusiasm for it, I think. And that would be a lot different for people than just, like, the normal thing. Elite strats here with Bwarch. Get 140 rings! Easy! No problem whatsoever for a guy like me. This bonus game was very enjoyable. I think my favorite bonus game was probably one of the first ones, though. Sonic the Hedgehog 1, I think. This one is enjoyable. Sonic the Hedgehog 3, although it's the best game in the series, I think it has the worst bonus levels. Did I watch any of ISO's Sonic LPs? I have never watched anything that ISO's Tradition has done. Never got the first Sonic Adventure when it was released, I only got the DX edition on PC. Sonic Adventure might be fun to revisit, just because, like, that game is partially good and partially bad. Like, the thing about Sonic Adventure is that some of the arcs are really well done, and then just some of them aren't. And you wonder why they were made at all, you know? It's like, why did they have, like, Knuckles' portion? Why did they think that Amy was a good idea? Let me see, what good arcs are there in Sonic Adventure 1? Because there's Tails and Sonic, and both of those are okay, both of those are fine. Is there any others? Or were those the only, like, enjoyable routes? I remember enjoying Gamma. He had kind of a fun little thing going on. Okay, gotta take myself seriously now, because we're out of rings. So gotta try and go serious time on this. This is hard. This is actually the... Dang it, me! Running into the frickin' electricity. Cough, Big the Cat, cough. Yeah, of course, the infamous Big the Cat route. I don't hate him as a character as much as everybody else does, but I do agree that the, his gameplay isn't exactly enjoyable or fitting for Sonic the Hedgehog. It's hard to, like, judge where he's gonna be in relation to me. Like, the sound doesn't really help it out at all. Like, it's very, very hard to maneuver in this small space. See, I thought I was gonna hit him there that second time. I thought I was gonna hit him there. Dang it. I'd like to see a speedrunner do this. In fact, I can probably guess what the speedrun strat is for this, to use more of the walls than the bumpers. You can just jump off the wall, probably have a good time of it. Direct hit! Come on, Eggy! Dang it, Eggy! Tails got hit. LOL. Sucks to be you, Tails. Well, actually, it doesn't suck to be you, considering that you're immortal! But, ignoring that, sucks to be you. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Am I going through that, dinger, by the way? Like, just straight through it like it didn't exist? Oh dear, serious time. No, 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 no. Fuck you, Eggman. Okay, we're good, we're good. We got through it. Jesus. Alright, seeing what the chat has been saying here. So what's Isostration's thing, and why are you guys enjoying it so much? Like, did he actually like Sonic the Hedgehog, or does he hate it and just playing through it for, like, shits and giggles? This is one of my favorite levels, by the way, in terms of, like, atmosphere. And, like, mechanics, kind of? Like, this level has a lot of fun things going on. Like, check this out. Seesaw! Whee! Like, that's kind of a neat little idea. I don't know how well conveyed it would be to, like, a new player, but, like, as an advanced player, it's very fun. I just had a thought to myself. This game is like Dark Souls. And it's like Dark Souls in that it's very fun for somebody who knows everything about it to play through it, but it's not very fun for the newcomer. Like, Dark Souls is amazing as, like, an expert player, but the game doesn't tell you, like, anything, and it conveys things badly sometimes, so playing through it as, like, a newcomer makes it horrible. But playing through it as an expert who's, like, knows, like, all the mechanics and everything, it's great. It's an amazing game. And this is kind of like that, to where I just wonder, like, if a new player would be able to get that, like, seesaw kind of thing. And then, of course, you have infamous stuff like the barrels of doom that people were stuck on for years as kids. God help you if you haven't mastered the tactic by then, though. They make it to where you have to learn the mechanic. That old game design value that they've got. Consider the cat. What is a cat good at? Fishing! Thank you, Bob. You're promoted. Senior game designer, Bob. Just out of quality assurance. Really? There was nothing in there? It was just a plunger? I don't know why I want to call it a plunger. Like, I know plunger isn't the right word. It's a bumper. But I kind of want to call it a plunger. Like, that just feels right to me somehow. Because it makes you plunge. Alright, let's get out of here. That was kind of interesting. That was kind of interesting indeed. Yara's decided that the cat couldn't be anything like any other cat, like agile, so they draw him fat. You guys really, really want to talk about Big the Cat. And of course, I've doomed myself to making you talk about Big the Cat, so I guess that's my fault. So what game do I want to do on next stream? Maybe next stream I should just straight up do another Sonic game. I suppose, like I said, I should just do Sonic Generations. But I kind of feel like getting a hold of Sonic R and doing that. That would just be a fun stream, I think. So I'll probably do Sonic R next stream. Either that or Sonic Generations. I think it's definitely just a toss-up between one of those two. Or both. Like, maybe I can do Sonic R fast enough to where I can get through that and then start doing Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations would be like a multiple stream kind of thing, because of how long it is. Solidified lava. I don't really blame them too much. Like, they had these ideas and, like, the technology just wouldn't support, like, slopes, for example. And, like, there was no actual physics back then, so you couldn't, like, have lava, like, going anywhere. I don't know. Like, I understand why it exists like that. Oh my god, the Sega developers. They know what they're doing here. They know exactly what they're doing when they put two plungers next to each other like that. I love the music. I just love the music in this level. Just Sonic music in general. Like, I've said it over and over again and again. But even if the Sonic franchise comes out with a bad game, the music is almost always good. Like, Sonic Team is just unwilling as fuck to put out any kind of Sonic game that doesn't have good music. Like, you look at something like Sonic 06 and you're like, oh, the gameplay is kind of weird, and the physics are kind of weird, and, like, the conveyance is kind of weird, and the tutorials are horribly done. But then you listen to the music and it's like, hey, that's pretty good. Like, they just always do music right. I'm gonna fail my second bonus level here. Okay, we're good. Got everything right off the bat. Alright. Cool! Radical! Awesome! Oh man, I miss hearing that sound from, what's it? Sonic Rings. Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors, that's what it was. You just press the A button over and over in the frickin' air, and it would just compliment you every single time. And it was actually kind of really enjoyable in a way. Get 140 rings! Aye aye, Captain! Right away. I shouldn't have moved at all. Damn it, Tails! No! Tails! Oh god. Okay, we're gonna lose. Oh god, we're definitely gonna lose! That was me that time! Oh god, we're screwed. We're screwed. We're done! We're done for Tails! We're gonna lose! Not enough rings. Sonic 3D Blast would be cool too. I don't know, that one, if it's the one that I'm thinking of, that one's not that good. Crisis City's music was pretty epic. I was not looking forward, and I should have been looking forward, I guess, because we're at the boss. The jazzy stuff in Sonic Adventure was great. Yeah. It's all together good. And the only bad music that ever existed in the Sonic franchise did not come from Sonic Team. It came from BioWare, actually. Oh, no! I forgot about the fire, like, the grass lighting on fire. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have been able to do that just fine. So in the Sonic race that we did, Mike Koo actually had a very hard time with this boss. In like a very... Why did his hitbox just go away in midair? Consider that kind of a glitch, honestly. I guess I'll just have to keep that in mind and roll with it. So do I not actually get any, rings? I forgot about it going to the right as well. I thought I was safe to the right. I was wrong. God damn it. This boss sucks. I hate this boss. This boss is horrible! You should feel bad about life. Excuse me. Really? Why can't I just have a stream where I can play a Sonic game that doesn't break? Like, really, really? Really, really, really? Well, game froze, everybody. I think we're gonna cut it there before just, I don't know, the apocalypse happens. One last thing that we'll do, though, is I want to show you the terrible music that I talked about. In case anybody hasn't seen this. There's one song in specific that I have to show. It's called Nocturne. And you think to yourself, wow, Nocturne, that sounds like a really, really interesting song, right? Well, here is from Sonic the Dark Brotherhood, an RPG of Sonic made by BioWare, featuring music made by BioWare. And here is the soundtrack. Okay, so there's something that you gotta understand about this if you don't know about this. Like, I've talked about this all over social media. Some of you will have probably heard this story millions of times. But for those of you that don't know, like, this soundtrack, the thing about it is that, I don't know if all of the tracks are like this, but this track specifically is a bad MIDI version of an old Sonic tune. Now here is the Big Arms theme from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Now keep that in mind, you know, we're gonna play like Nocturne and Big Arms like back to back here. We're gonna listen to the first few seconds of this. Then, in the Big Arms theme, man, like that is like the laziest, dumbest thing that you can do to just say, oh, I'm just gonna grab like some old Sonic tunes, and then not even have proper instrumentals in your channels. Like, as a musician, I know exactly what they did, and it's the laziest, crappiest thing that they could have done. And it's like this big mystery, like wondering how it happened. Like, how did BioWare, who usually have very good soundtracks, by the way, how did they manage to do this? Like, did the musician just not care? Did somebody piss somebody off? Did they give, like, this soundtrack to somebody who didn't know how to compose? It's always this great old mystery. Let me see, where's the part that, like... And then if we go to 133 in this song... God, the difference between them is just staggering. And it's just amazing. Like, somebody got paid for this. Like, that's the funniest thing. That is the most irritating thing. I could make a better soundtrack than this for Sonic, okay? I'm telling you that as a fact. I could make something better than this. And I would do it for probably cheaper than the musician that got paid for this. Just, as a fan of, like, Sonic in general, it's just freaking amazing. I wonder, like, what others were there? Because we've seen this one, Big Arm's theme compared to Nocturne and Sonic the Hedgehog, but, like, what about the other ones in Sonic Chronicles, right? Like, what other songs? Like, I'm fairly certain that I can just go into the description and see what other ones, like, they stole from. And I say stole because I want to. Okay, so looking at the comments, and I think I see... Okay, so it's from Sonic 3D, and this is the original song. Oh boy, man. Oh boy. Let me see. Which what are the ones? Okay, so I can't quite figure out which, like, song, like, this one is taken from, if any, just going from the comments. It's actually kind of decent. Like, the beginning is, like, bad, but... I kind of dig it. I don't know, that's okay. That's decent. me see, let's go to a different one here. God. I'm just trying to find another one that, like, comments know where it's from. Okay, so that's that, and then... Okay, so this is Battle 1 from the Sonic the Dark Brotherhood soundtrack, the one before this. And then this is Title Tempest Past from Sonic the Hedgehog CD. Sonic CD, yes. Don't even give them credit, Whip. Maybe they were designing it with these speakers in mind. Alright, sorry there everybody, I had to grab something. This is a battle theme? Yes it is, this is a battle theme. Does it not sound like a battle theme? Like, I don't know about you, but this just makes me want to just go out there and just frickin' punch somebody in the face. Everybody's always on me about the Zelda and the stream. God dang it. I mean, like, I've got somebody picking up food for me, so I have to be able to answer them. And I just want to confirm something for me. I get to make fun of you guys if you ever stream and you have to pick up your phone. Besides, it's not like it's taking up anything. We're in, like, the after stream right now. Like, let me see, what other, like, bad music was there? Like, the thing is that, like, Sonic handheld games generally kind of have bad music. Like, then you've got something like the Sonic Game Gear games. And I hated these so much. Like, I actually know somebody who would be like, no, you're wrong. These were great. But no, I don't think so, man. So that's one. Let me see here. What do we have? What else do we have here? Aqua Lake Zone. Like, the composition is decent, I guess, but just the sounds, I just could never get behind it. Now, the Sonic game that was on a handheld that had good music was obviously Sonic Rush. I have a really deep liking of this song from Sonic Rush. Because it's sample core. It's like the composer is actually taking like samples from like actual songs and just like really pitching them up or pitching them down. And like you could actually even hear like Eggman's theme in like the beginning there. Like that's how you take like part of like the Sonic like legend, I guess. Like the old soundtracks, and you put them into something new and you make them great. Like, it reminds me of, like, a Jet Set Radio kind of thing. Here's an even better quality version of it. The drums in this. Okay, just listen to the drums when they come in. Okay, that's enough of that. I could listen to that for hours, but I know not everybody else wants to. Oh, God, just Sonic music, man. Just good shit. And just to prove a point, we're going to listen to some of the Sonic 06 soundtrack. Let me see, which song, like, specifically? Probably, like, my favorite one, which is the underground Aqua kind of stuff. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The bass? Sure. No, that doesn't prove the point. Goes against my point, actually, I think. Where is it, though? It's underwater. There we go. Aquatic bass level. good, like, ambience IDM kind of stuff. And that's Aquatic Base Level 1, for anybody who wants to know, from Sonic the Hedgehog 06. Like, that game had, like, a really good soundtrack. It was kind of a piece of shit as for, like, the like, mechanics and the physics and, like, trying to put together, like, this cohesive thing out of this big world, and they failed completely, but the music, top notch. Top freaking notch. Yeah, the breaks. Alright, everybody. I think I've got food coming very, very soon here, so I'm going to have to end the stream. Thank you all for sticking with me. Hope you enjoyed this, like, after-stream kind of section of just showing off, like, music. Maybe I'll do some more of that. Just have a little bit of a chill pill and maybe just talk about whatever, like, sparks our fancy. Maybe I'll make more of an effort to do that kind of thing, instead of just end the stream once I'm done gaming. It turned out well this time. Turned out very well. The only thing here is that I can't monetize this now because, well, I don't monetize stuff nowadays anyway, because it's just a waste of time since I can't make any money off of it anyway. But I can't monetize this because I've been showing off the music, and, like, their content ID system is going to catch that like crazy. But that's okay. Alright. Good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'll see you for the next one.